That's fun.
Leonardo, Wilhelm, DiCaprio?
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, really? But, you know what my answer is? I'll tell you what my answer is. Would you like to know?
Three, two, one.
Now, with growing pains, when you first got your first fan letter, how did that feel? What are some examples of the more unusual fan letters you've gotten?
Well, there's some pretty weird fan letters. I mean, I got quite a variety of them, and all kinds of ones. People cursing you out. People giving all kinds of lovey-dovey little girls giving lovey-dovey little cute things that they write, little hearts, and you know, I don't want to say they're funny, but you know, some of them are they really crack me up. But you know, it's nice to get that kind of attention.
Okay. On the press bus yesterday, a lot of people were talking that they thought you have a good chance of maybe getting an Oscar nomination next year. Is that in the back of your mind?
Well, I can't deny that would be great. I mean, I'm not gonna, but it's not like the thing that I'm concerned with as far as this film goes. I just hope people think I do a good job, and if that comes along, that's fine. I mean, but I just want this film to not necessarily do well, but critically I hope it does well, and I hope people enjoy the film and get something out of it. And if something like that comes along, I don't want to say it will or it won't, but I mean, that'd be great, but it's not something I'm concerned with.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the program Leonardo DiCaprio. Here we go. A little bit about your name, if you don't mind. Leonardo DiCaprio. It is a very rhythmic, very poetic sort of sounding name. Very nice, lovely
Well, thank
name.
you. Thank you very
Is there a
much.
story about that? Your parents have something?
Actually, I do have a story about my name.
Let me hear it.
Well, the first time I got an agent, they thought my
How
name...
old were you?
I was about 6 years old, 7 years old.
You got an agent at 6
Well,
years old?
I tried to get an agent,
Right.
but I didn't succeed because they wanted to change my name to Lenny Williams. They thought my name was a little too ethnic, so they sort of dissected it and said, hey, Leonardo, Lenny. My middle name's Wilhelm, so they changed that to Williams.
Oh, no, wait, let's get back to your given name again. Leonardo Wilhelm DiCaprio?
Yeah, that's my name.
Wow, that's a good one. That's great.
Thanks.
And why is it that your folks selected an Italian-sounding name and then a German-sounding name and your
Well, my mother's German, my dad's Italian.
There you go. There's an answer for every story in this life. All part of God's great plan, isn't it?
Are you ever worried about making the transition over to adult roles, or are you satisfied with?
People have asked me that, but you know what my answer is? I'll tell you what my answer is. Would you like to know? My answer is that I'll never get to really be young again, and this is my time to be young. So if there's roles right now that fit me as a young person, I'm gonna do them, and not sort of rush into becoming the young adult. I am a young adult, but like to be like the sex symbol of this, the young guy. If I can do roles right now that are young, I'll never get a chance to do them again, and I plan on being around for a while, so I'll get to do all that stuff later in life.
Do you have anything in the future or any chance in the future that you'd want to do that, or direct a film, or?
I want to direct. Someday I want to direct. No, I don't. I think acting for now is taking enough of my time, and if I meet some other people and sort of want to get involved in writing or, co-producing or something, that may come up. I'm sort of open to that. But right now, acting is really consuming a lot of my time with the publicity like this and with the acting itself. I mean, I'm away so much out of the year, and I could, I suppose, but it's not really a big aim of mine. I sort of want to travel and do fun stuff, I guess, have vacations.
Hang out in Paris a little bit longer.
That's fun. I traditionally have sort of done smaller films.
Yes.
But, and this to me was a completely new venture, and I sort of took a chance and tried something different. And, it definitely worked out in my opinion, but I've never done anything of this caliber, and it's a lot more to sort of deal with. Not only the sort of endurance you need to stay in character for that long when you're there for over 7 months within the sort of whirlwind of things going on around you. It was extremely difficult. But you know, my opinion of huge movies like this that have a lot, that are special effects oriented, has always been to stay away from them, because they seem to me to sort of lack a lot of content, you know. But I didn't want to discriminate against this because it was such a powerful story and such an important movie. That was a funny day, because I think it was like the first day. I think it was our first day of work, if I remember it correctly. The poor girl had to, you know, be completely naked in front of me, you know, in front of the whole sort of crew.
Oh boy.
And it was like jumping right into it, you know, for her. And I wasn't uncomfortable at all. I mean, I felt uncomfortable for her. I mean, it was but the scene worked out well.
The movie is so serious. What kind of things did you guys do to lighten the mood a little bit? So heavy.
I've always sort of been, not necessarily a prankster, but definitely somebody who likes to lighten up the mood on set. I think on most movies I do, just because, you know, nothing that would ever affect, you know, the actual film.
Right, right.
There's certain limits, but I definitely like to lighten things up, because people are so uptight about making movies. It's ridiculous, and if you don't watch out, it'll rub off on you. So I'm good at my imitations of the cast and crew. That's my whole deal.
Did you do one of Kate?
Did I do him Kate? No. Don't ask me to either.
A lot of the talk, though, is that this movie is going to take you to the next level. Superstar Leonardo DiCaprio. How do you feel about all this?
I almost look at it as not necessarily a passing thing in my career, but, you know, I understand that, you know, if you want to have a sort of a career with longevity, you know, things go up and down. You become popular, not so popular, popular, not so popular. I mean, I'm experiencing it, and I'm seeing how it is. I'm enjoying it. It's cool. But whatever will, you know, carry me to the next level as an actor, so I can continue to do good movies. I mean, the choices I've made have simply been because they've been, you know, the best possible films in front of me, and that's why I've sort of done them, and I haven't sort of, you know, purposely chosen to become sort of widely known. You know, that wasn't my reason. But if it comes or if it goes, it's fine with me. I just want to, you know, keep growing as an actor and doing good work. That's my main objective.